everybody, welcome to the Mally Way, or welcome back. I'm Mally and thank you for joining in on chapter 1 of my STEM school series. Yes, it's finally happening after a full year of talking about doing this. I've been using wax stamps for about 8 years now, and I'd just like to share some of the lessons that I've picked up along the way to help those of you who might be getting into wax stamping for the first time. So wax stamping has evolved over the years in terms of the types of wax that's being used, as well as the types of stamps out there that's available, and everyone's getting so creative with them. It's just so amazing. I won't claim to be an expert here. I'm just here to share some of the tricks I've learned and picked up in my journey. And I do share some of my tips in my regular videos, but I feel like that's a little scattered. Even I don't remember which, tip I included in what video, because they're just so spontaneous depending on what happens when I film. So I decided to organize them a little bit and dedicate specific videos to the things that I want to share. And as most chapter 1s do, this video is going to be a brief introduction of what you can come to expect in this series. I'm just going to quickly go through the basic supplies that will be talked about and you may need. First up, of course, we have the wax stamps. There are so many types of wax stamps that you see nowadays, and this is the most common kind you can expect when you're a beginner. A simple round stamp head with a wooden handle. There are a bunch of different types you can get out there. Oval, irregular shaped, 3D. Some of the stamp heads you will see out there have some depth and it creates a 3D effect. And some are blank, different shaped. Some of them have frosted backgrounds or a matte background, depending on how you prefer to call them. It's all just out there waiting for you to discover. But this is the most basic type that you would see, and in the earlier chapters, this is what we're going to work with before we get to the more advanced stuff. There are also a lot of different stamp handles. A lot of times it's just about the aesthetics, but it's not just about the design when you get handles, because practically when you use them, every handle is going to feel different in your hand. So there is a difference. I am dedicating an entire chapter on stamp handles. Next, of course, we've got the wax. There are a lot of different types of wax out there. These are wax beads. They're in beaded form. Beads. There even are different types of wax beads. Like these are mermaid beads that they're stuck. Are you ready for some ASMR? Oh. That went actually expectedly. Yeah, these are mermaid beads. They are translucent and stickier than regular wax beads. So there are also different things that you need to take note of when you use these. Okay, let's put them aside. Other than wax beads, you also have wax sticks. These come without wicks, and these come with wicks. So the way you use them are gonna be different. There are also wax rods. Many types of wax, sealing wax out there. Wax rods. They do come in single colors. These are just special. And they are glue gun compatible. That's the cool feature about these. I will talk about them more in depth in their respective chapters. I'm just gonna quickly go through these so this video isn't too long and too boring. Here we have some spoons commonly used to melt sealing wax. And there are so many spoons available out there. It is always good to get one with some depth so that the wax doesn't overflow. So, you know, the regular spoons you use in the kitchen may not be suitable for this craft. It is always good to get a spoon with a spout. That's this part that you see over here. This facilitates the pouring of the wax. As you can see, the wax dried up on the spoon and it's all flowing towards the spout here. It gives you a lot more control over the speed and direction of the sealing wax. There's also going to be a chapter dedicated just for spoons. So those are the basic tools that you'd need for wax stamping, but if your budget allows it, or you know you're just really passionate about this craft, the next few items I would be showing are good investments when it comes to wax stamping. First, we've got the furnace. These are the types that you see a lot in the typical wax stamping videos. The wooden base with the brass tops, the brass plates. There are a lot of other designs out there as well. They're all basically the same thing. You know, they just hold your spoon while you melt the wax. But the design actually does, you know, impact the process. So I will go more in depth in the videos that are gonna follow. Next, we've also got the Antistick pad. This is very useful if you need to create a lot of seals at one go, or the wax that you use is a bit clingy or sticky. That can prevent, you know, this can prevent the seal from getting stuck to your stamp head. And those who have been there, y'all know the pain of scraping off wax from your stamp heads that just refuses to come out. And it can also damage your stamp heads in the process. So it's good to have. I don't know the formula, but there are also different types of, there are also different ways you can try to make sure that your stamp head isn't sticky. I also will be going through them in the chapter on, I don't know, cling prevention? I've not thought of the name for the chapter yet. Now, last but not least, we've got the, we've got the coasters. Many types of coasters that people use for wax stamping. Personally, I have the quartz, the marbles. These are different. I will also talk about them more in depth. This is also quartz and silicone. I forgot about the silicone. I'll just go grab it. That's still in the packaging. Silicone coaster. This is another one that I've used. Even though they're both silicone, they are a bit different, which is interesting. I will talk about them. No silicone expert, so I don't know the composites that went into making these, but I'll talk about them. I'll try. I'll do my best. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh wait, no. There's more. Last but not least, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Highlighters. Highlighting cream, actually. There are different ways to highlight your wax seals. You can use markers or the cream that you probably have seen me doing if you've seen my other videos. Different types of highlighting creams. And I think that's it for real. For now. Yeah, for now. I hope this upcoming series will be helpful to y'all crafters out there, and I will do my best to update the series regularly. It does take a while to plan, film, and edit these videos. This is actually the 3rd time I'm filming this. And I'm still not prepared for all the stuff that I want to show you guys. So I would really, appreciate your patience with this. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little project that I've been wanting to do. And, if I don't get the knowledge out there, it dies with me, we got a little dark there. Okay, chapter 2 will be on how to create wax seals with the basic supplies that we looked at earlier. Stamp, spoon, and wax. Yeah, I will demonstrate both with wax sticks and wax beads because those are the common types that you see, and then go further in depth. I will have a video just on wax stamps, just on wax beads, just on wax sticks, that kind of stuff. Just really to break it down, so hopefully it won't be too confusing. I will try my best to make it super comprehensive, and I hope to see y'all there. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this has been helpful to you. I mean, this is just chapter 1, but I still hope that it's been helpful. It's just the introduction. Hopefully I haven't scared you away from this craft. And if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. And it really motivates me to keep working on this series because, just knowing that people are watching them, because so much work goes into this type of stuff. If you have any questions about wax stamping or just wax seals in general, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if it's within my expertise, quote unquote, I might address it in a future video or in a comment if it's simple enough. And please subscribe to stay updated, and as always, happy stamping!